Gorgeous Jorginho strike lifts the elephant back at the top.
Haaland and Foden fumble as City stumble in the Forest.
Liverpool back to winning ways, but Chelsea will have it easy to vote for the goal of the month.
Marcus Rashford takes United back to the title charge, but this time round, for how long? Manchester City missed the chance to return to the summit as they were held to a 1-1 draw by Nottingham Forest thanks to Chris Wood's late goal, while Arsenal were shocked somehow by Aston Villa in the first half, but fought back from 2-1 goals down and they managed to win 4-2. They couldn't step, the elephant had fallen, but only for 3 days. But now, back to the top.
The elephant is back.
Yes, 2 points at the top of the table, and with a game. We had some memes trolling Arsenal's game in. You do remember that thing?
I saw.
Yeah.
And I saw another meme that when the elephant was back at the top of the tree and it was having some popcorns and Maguire and Rashford and
KFC clapping.
And other people looking at it and wondering how it go back there.
Yeah, it was tough, and I think for a champion, if you want to become a champion, there is something you need to do.
Yeah.
For a team to be called a champion, you need to win like a champion.
Yeah.
Sometimes you win ugly. Sometimes you win in a smart way.
Yep.
I'll take you back some time back when Chelsea won the Premier League.
Under
during
Antonio Conte.
Yes, during the times of Cesc Fabregas. That team used to win ugly.
Very ugly.
0-0 until at 50 minutes. Fabregas there to score. Conte is climbing at the top and stuff. So Arsenal really played bad football against Aston Villa,
especially in the first half.
But got the job done.
Got the job done, man. I was watching the game and it looked like Aston Villa were getting the better of Arsenal.
Yeah.
And if Aston Villa might have stepped just up a little bit after going ahead 2-1 again through Coutinho's goal, it might have been difficult for Arsenal. But credits to the team. They fought for it, and the Jorginho strike was marvelous. People say that Martinez
wasted 8 minutes only to score the winning goal.
Along the time wasting, they were saying that he's an Arsenal
undercover.
Undercover working for them. But then again, look at the goal, man. As a keeper, you don't take chances. He had to try to fly for the ball, but unfortunately, the ball hit him at his back and hit at the back of the net.
Stretched far, but it couldn't work. It happened with, I think, Southampton versus Arsenal. Peter Cech was the goalkeeper. I think Ward-Prowse hitting a very brilliant free kick.
Yes.
Peter Cech saved it, but unfortunately it bounced back. And in... Okay.
Yeah, there was another good moment. Should I call it good moment? In the match where the same Martinez went for the corner and we saw Martinelli
celebrating before scoring. And I could see Patrick and Vieira, Fabio,
assisted him.
who assisted, and Zinchenko. They were down. I think Kirantini. They were down celebrating. Before like
scored.
He passed the ball to Gabriel Martinelli and just knelt down and started celebrating before even.
Great move by Arsenal. Bad luck to Aston Villa. They tried all they could. They gave their best, but Arsenal came out on top because of, I think, the mentality.
Winning mentality. So I think we need to talk about few matches being played over the weekend. And I think we talk about Arsenal being not the early kickoff actually.
But before we move to the kickoff, I also want to highlight maybe what has made Arsenal be at the top right now. And it's because Man City lost. So you see, this is...
Man City didn't lose.
Oh, no, they drew.
Yes, I always advise people to take milk. If you take that thing Rock uses a lot.
Yeah.
So try to take
I took
some
milk with that thing.
Okay. Then did you try maybe to go under the shade for some minutes?
Yeah, of course. Even here we are under shade, bro. Anyway, so Man City drew as well, and they had kind of a bad performance in the second half, especially when Foden failed to square the ball to
I think if
Haaland.
I was Foden, I could have gone for a shot.
Or a shot, yeah.
You see what Rashford
like
did
that,
over the weekend?
Yeah.
Rashford went there, tried to see, it was Garnacho, right?
Yeah, Garnacho was there.
Thought like, should I give Garnacho?
No.
The pass could be intercepted. I need to go for this.
And that is important because you never know, those lines get drawn sometimes, and
You are
might
picked
find
for
an
offside. Yes. When you had the chance to score.
So he should have just
So
taken
I
the
think he
shot.
was thinking, if you've played football, of which I guess, someone who I cannot deny playing football is our producer here.
Producer.
He's bad news. That guy is crazy trying to nutmeg people. So when you go to take, for example, a penalty or one-on-one chance, you think, how do I score? If you become over creative, you'll miss the chance. That's what Foden did.
And if you overthink.
If you overthink, like you need to put this side, you need to put this side, you need to put that, you need to chip and stuff, you need to round off the goalkeeper, you will miss that chance. So I think that is what happened with Foden. He is creative, he thinks a lot. So
And as well, there was Haaland missing a sitter. I think my grandmother can score that, bro.
Yeah, your grandmother can. I know where you come from. I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway, that is what happened during the weekend. And we also mentioned in our intro that Manchester United came back maybe to the title race because of good goals from Rashford. Yeah, we saw them had a bad first half, but eventually they managed to
And that is what is needed.
And that is what is
if you want to challenge. So can I go now straight to
let's go
Sunday
straight.
match?
Let's go straight.
Kingpower Stadium, tough one game. Arsenal will be traveling to take on Leicester City at 6 p.m. East Africa time. This is another chance for Arsenal to stretch their lead to 5 points before Man City
play
face FC Bournemouth later. So far so good. The weekend game, I wasn't impressed by the first half. It was really tough and for Arsenal. Arsenal are keeping the ball. We need to talk about that. Arsenal are keeping the ball, but they're not scoring. They are controlling the ball. They are not scoring. At some point, they are not conceding. But I think the final that penetrating. Let me hear what you have about this.
All right. I think as an analyst, you've seen that Arsenal are holding the ball, but they can't score. But a person who might not have watched the Aston Villa game saw 4 goals and he thinks Arsenal played well. No, you are right. Arsenal are not getting those good chances at the moment, or they are not scoring.
They are creating chances, but
they are not scoring. And this is because if you look at the Aston Villa game, remember very well, we saw the kind of goals that were scored. The first goal, Saka received a rebound from a header by Mings.
Poorly cleared.
He
smashed.
In. Second goal, I think the second goal was all right.
It was all right. It was a good strike from Zinchenko. But then again, kinda Martinez could have done better.
Third goal, Jorginho's strike was
wonderful.
Marvelous.
That was wonderful.
And then the fourth goal, last minute goal where Martinelli just ran all the way after receiving a pass from Vieira. So you see, there are 4 goals, but they are goals that are questionable if you're playing against a solid side or a side that knows how to defend. And I think, for me, I think it's just a period in which Arsenal are not doing very well. And I think wins like Aston Villa are very crucial this time, because if you're not playing so well, if you have a bad form and you win those kinds of games, they help you win the Premier League.
Exactly, because if you lose when you are if you win when you are playing bad football, then you stand a huge chance to secure the title.
Because we have 18 games coming up, right?
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah.
And during these 18 games, there's a time when Arsenal will have better games.
Yeah. So I think they created chances. Don't say they didn't, because we saw Nketiah missing like 2 good chances. Another sitter missed by the captain, Martin Odegaard. So now they go against Leicester, a team which lost to Man United, a team which we saw a good display in the first half. I don't know if Jorginho will still be at the center of the midfield, or Partey still doubtful. Don't know if any of he returns. Not so sure if he can be given the chance to return to play. I mean, so what do you think about this game?
Away from home, it's gonna be difficult again for Arsenal. I think could be the same scenario like Aston Villa's side. The only way, okay, the most probable way for Arsenal to win this game is going and grabbing an early goal and then building up on it and then controlling the game, and then when maybe Leicester starts to attack, they hit again. That is the way Arsenal could win this game if they want to win this game. But then again, if Aston Villa, Leicester have done well. They know how to score. Of course, for Man United, they wasted a lot of chances, but they are creating chances, and that is what is always important in a game. And this means, I think it's gonna be a goals galore kind of game again, and 2-1 Arsenal. Let me just give a prediction.
Leicester failed to beat Arsenal in the last 3 meetings in our competitions, and the way I watched United game, they kind of playing high line. They tried to press United in their own half. If you do that against Trossard, against Saka, against somebody like Martinelli, you will suffer in terms of they will hit you on the break, and we expect a lot of goals, of course. I expect Nketiah to be back in the score sheet and Arsenal to continue their good run. So I'll go for a 3-1 win for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think
we move to the next game. We have Liverpool playing once again. Liverpool saw dust.
Yeah.
But before going to Liverpool game, let's talk about AFC Bournemouth versus Manchester City, because it will be played around
8:30 p.m. East African time.
Then later we have Liverpool taking on Crystal Palace. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So Bournemouth, this is not the right time to meet Man City, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because City, Kyle Walker, he was interviewed after the game, and he said, we played a tough game in the midweek against Arsenal. We were lucky to get 3-1 win against Arsenal, a team which has been doing good job. But then again, against Nottingham Forest, we drop points. This is not acceptable.
Yep.
So I think FC Bournemouth going to host City. It's going to be a tough match for them.
Yep.
They've not been doing that much well. I think they are just maybe 3 or 4 points above the relegation zone. And now they face City. What's your take?
I think for Man City, this is a chance to bounce back. And when Man City bounce back, they bounce back with a bang. And this is the time where Haaland failed to score in the last match. These are the games where he scores 2-3 goals. And I am sensing trouble for Bournemouth. I think City will score at least 3 goals. It could be a 4-1 win or that kind of score sheet. Of course, De Bruyne might feature. Not sure, as well. Pep is usually very unpredictable in terms of
rotating the team.
So, but I think Man City should bounce back and win this game with around 3 goals, 4-1, 3-0. That should be it. How about you?
Easy win for Manchester City. Trust me.
Yep.
Can I tell you something?
Say it, man. Say
FC Bournemouth have never failed to beat City in the last 12 meetings, dating back to 2012.
A dozen meetings, and yet you can't even win.
12 meetings.
Or even draw.
Yes, there was a time actually they was marked like 8 goals. 6, 4, 3-2. So this I go for 4-1 win for Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Yeah. That's what I can say.
So
this is the chance. This is the chance. You give 4-1.
Yeah.
This is the chance Man City will have to open that goal difference.
Yeah.
Because the way the league is going might be needed somewhere.
Goal difference might be.
You can imagine now if Arsenal drop points, then they leave they have 3 points ahead of City. They meet at the Etihad and they lose. Then it's a draw. They draw on points. So we
all think Man City will win that one. We're waiting for that Pep Guardiola masterclass. Yeah, maybe we move on to the next match.
Liverpool will be away to Crystal Palace.
A good game again.
Good game. Last time these two teams met in the Premier League. It was actually at Anfield. Crystal Palace had a red card.
Yep.
And they managed to salvage a point. So it ended 1-1.
Yeah, it's gonna
another
be
good game. Liverpool were chasing the ball
Uh-huh.
against Real Madrid.
In the middle.
A friend of mine called Greg Mulemi
Uh-huh.
and Eric Njiru.
Mm-hmm.
Like Eric Njiru tweeted, wow, 2-0, wow. Greg Mulemi was like, now, this is the thing. We are getting this. Greg Mulemi was like, we are winning this. 2-0 in 14th minute.
Yeah.
Here, I think Real Madrid will get 5.
Yeah. And
He was sure, he told me, like, Liverpool will get 5 goals here. But he was right, because they got 5.
they got 5.
5 too.
They received 5.
They received 5.
So in some case to Salah, I think the way he celebrated the second goal, the tap-in era from Couture,
Yeah.
he thought this is gonna be a revenge again. But Real Madrid is Real Madrid. So let's get back to our
The Premier League.
game. And, I like watching Crystal Palace and
Arsenal
Vieira.
legend.
Arsenal legend.
Vieira
And,
is doing an amazing job.
Yeah, they play some nice football.
So I think tough one for Liverpool.
Tough
Van
one.
Dijk is not the Van Dijk we
knew.
saw.
Yeah, I saw Carragher saying
Carragher
that-
attacking him.
Yeah, he said a few months ago, Van Dijk was saying that he can't get into Liverpool's defense line. Like he was a defender, you remember, a centre back. So he replied saying, I think he would have an easy cake, like a cakewalk. In that
Actually take his position. Yeah, I'm going for another draw, but
Another
this time
draw.
round 2-2 draw.
a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
For me, I think Crystal Palace at home is a tough match, and I think Liverpool will be asking themselves so many questions after the defeat by Real Madrid again, and I'm going for a 2-1 win Crystal Palace. That's
Okay.
me.
We go straight to Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Sunday.
Yeah, I think.
Do you have something to say?
Before we get back to Sunday,
Yeah.
there is 2 games that I will not play for the Premier League because of the Carabao Cup final.
Yes.
That is Newcastle versus Brighton
And Brentford.
Man United versus Brentford.
So I
And,
think the Carabao Cup has saved United another
yeah.
thrashing in the hands of
Yeah,
Brentford.
and having mentioned Newcastle, it's at this point where you say RIP to Christian Atsu. Very sad story
Devastating
coming
news.
from Turkey. We heard that Atsu was among the people who perished in the earthquakes, and we would have done a moment of silence, but it's a show, so
The show, yeah.
very
It's really sad.
though.
He scored the winning goal.
Yeah, in the previous match,
Yeah.
and I think it got me emotional. Like
Yeah, I could see
yeah,
the conversation you were having after it was posted on WhatsApp.
Yeah, there is nothing sadder than a young man going out there to hustle for his family, and then he comes back home without breathing. So very sad story, but yeah, condolences to the family, to Ghana, to Africa, to Newcastle, to Chelsea, and every other club that Atsu has represented, as well as the football community and Turkey as well. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. So yeah, let's move on.
It is a tough moment. We remember it also happened with Salah. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
guy
nonce
who
guy,
lost.
the nonce guy was set to move to the Premier League.
Football
and,
tragedies are usually very sad to hear. And, it is what it is.
Yeah,
May
so
he rest in peace. So let's go to Sunday.
moving on, Sunday, Super Sunday.
Yeah.
And this is London Derby.
Derby.
They'll always ask, is London blue, is London white?
Yeah.
But we know London is
Not red.
glad you know the answer. So Tottenham will take on Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
2 teams which always when they meet they play good football. Sometimes I remember there was a time Tottenham decided to hand City the league. So Tottenham is one unpredictable team. And now playing against these 3 teams of Chelsea. Graham Potter men. What's your take?
Yeah, I remember in the beginning of this video we mentioned about Chelsea having just one Premier League goal this period during this month, and I think now in this game they have a chance to have another goal. The problem is they are playing against
Tottenham.
Yeah,
they could get a goal.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I see Mudryk getting his first goal for Chelsea.
Could be, but I think I'm still doubting Mudryk's chance of scoring because the way Chelsea plays, Potter, again, he hasn't impressed me as much. He's losing.
Before we talk actually about the game, let's talk a little bit about Potter. Potter told people like, you are hungry, I understand. But what do I do?
for me, I think
he said he understands the frustrations from the fans. The standard of Chelsea and the caliber of Chelsea players, they're not supposed to be getting such results.
Yeah.
But you see now, I said and I'll repeat, bro, there is no way you will give Potter a huge position at Chelsea to lead Chelsea squad and you expect him to do well. You give him 10 new players, then you expect, how do you get your formation back? How do you balance the team?
I think
how do you get the chemistry of the team?
It's a big problem for Potter and just him as well.
I saw him with the family photo, like trying to wave with his family.
Yeah.
But I just want to tell Chelsea fans, even if right now Potter is sacked, no huge change will come because the team is there.
Yeah.
You won't change anything. You'll bring another person. So it's time you just
give him time.
Give him time. Support Potter. Give Potter time. If Liverpool were impatient with Klopp, they could not have achieved what they did.
Because it took him like 4 or 3 plus 3.5 years.
He lost, I think, 3 back-to-back finals to Sevilla.
Yeah, and then in the league he was always finishing at the mid-table.
Number 5,
7.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and then he strengthened the squad. He got Van Dijk. So
exactly.
I think for Chelsea, the same thing should happen. I think the owner right now, Todd Boehly, is kind of a person who's patient because I'm sure if it were...
You wanted to sign Arsenal points.
Yeah. If it were Abramovich,
okay.
Potter would be gone, especially after losing to Borussia Dortmund and again coming home to lose to Southampton. He might have gone.
To be honest, that was a shocker.
Yeah.
But with that type, I know Chelsea have not lost any in the last 3 matches to Tottenham. Competition actually. Yeah. They've won. Let me see if it's 3. Is it 3 matches? Yes. Yeah. 5 matches against.
Yeah, in the last 5 matches, Chelsea have won 1, 2, 3, 4. They have won 4. They have drawn 1.
So I think in the last 8 matches, Chelsea have not lost to Tottenham.
Yep, that is a good record. So if they get defeated in this match, then it's a good time to say it's a problem with the manager now, because
you want to blame Potter for that.
Yeah, as much as you have a number of players available and they maybe making that squad is difficult, you have to find a formula. You have to find a quick solution as a manager. You have to.
So okay, you've seen the squad Potter is starting. Who will you start?
I will not start Havertz at the striking position.
Yeah.
I have Fofana. If you signed Fofana for some amount from France, start Fofana. Start a natural striker. And then put Mudryk on the
wing.
On the left wing as always. Put maybe start Madueke or just some.
Or Sterling.
Sterling is back. Play Sterling at the left, and they should switch with Mudryk in this wing. And then at the number 10. I don't know what's wrong with Mount, but if it were to me, I'd play Mount before everyone.
I think I could say a little bit what's happening with Mount. When the team is not performing, key players will get lost in a game.
Yeah.
We saw it happen with Bruno Fernandes and United were struggling.
Yeah, struggling.
So you don't expect Mount to shine in a team which isn't doing well.
Yeah. And by the way, I remembered something. Ngolo, the Kante. The Kante.
I met a fan. I met a Chelsea fan who was telling me Kante could be leaving to Liverpool because right now Kante has lost his position to Enzo.
No.
I was like, goodness. Not a Mwabo, kindly. Not a Mwabo.
Yeah, but Kante is back, which is a very huge boost for them.
Yeah.
And if Potter is...
they might meet United when Kante is back fully fit.
Yes. Not Man United only. Other teams
Arsenal
that are going to meet Chelsea that haven't replayed their second leg is going to be Kante will be back.
Could be available.
Midfield
for
general
selection.
is back. So
Commander,
boost for Chelsea. And I think for this game, it's going to end in a draw for me. 1-1 draw.
Tough one. I don't want to call because last time was like, you support Chelsea to win. We lose, you laugh at us. You understand? There is one of biggest supporters of Chelsea who always feel like I'm picking out on them. But could be a tough game. I'm going for a Tottenham win. 1-0.
1-0 win.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Let's wait and see. And I think for Man United, they are not playing, but there is this fan on Twitter. His name is Winston Otieno. Have you heard of this name?
No.
Yeah, Winston Otieno is a controversial Arsenal fan. He posted some video. I don't know how he edited it. He said, Man United are back in the title race, right? And then he showed Rashford's goal, the first goal which he scored against Leicester. And then all of a sudden, Nketiah's goal against Man United. Nketiah's another goal against Man United, the winner, the acrobatic.
The acrobatic, I remember.
I was pissed off with this.
There was a fan who did the same. There was a time Arsenal destroyed United 3-0. You remember Theo Walcott and Mesut Ozil and Alexis Sanchez grabbing 3 quick goals. So then he said, hey, I remember this day Arsenal really smashed us. So I was interested to see. After playing the first goal, I think the first goal was Theo Walcott. After playing the first goal, the dude just put the 8-2 scoreline there. So I was like, what are you doing? So he put Ashley Young's goal scoring.
Social media has a lot of fun moments, and as well on our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, we always try to have these banters. So you can join us at Liquid Sports Show. That is for Twitter. Liquid Sports Show as well for Facebook and Instagram as well, and TikTok. So we are in all this social media, and you can join us with the banter. And, so I think it should be the end of our Premier League preview for the weekend. We wish Chelsea fans a good time against Tottenham, because I think this is the only
at least they get another chance of voting for goal of the month.
You said it, I didn't say it. So everyone else, we wish you the best, the greatest weekend you can ever have. Here at Liquid Sports Show, we value you, we appreciate you. If you're watching this without subscribing, please subscribe, comment, engage with us, like, and that is the end. My name is Brian Werimo.
They call me Vincent.
And
this is the Liquid Sports Show.